Imagine waking up every morning and hearing the most powerful, uplifting, and unstoppable voice guiding you. Now, what if I told you that voice is already inside you? What if I told you that the words you speak to yourself have the power to change your life? For the next 5 days, I challenge you to speak to yourself differently. No more doubt, no more fear, no more negativity. For 5 days, I want you to talk to yourself like the champion that you are, like the warrior God created you to be. You see, most people lose the battle in their minds before they even step into the world. They wake up and tell themselves they're tired. They say they're not good enough. They believe they're stuck. But not you. Not anymore. You are about to change everything by changing the way you speak to yourself. Because what you tell yourself every single day becomes your reality. Your words create your world. The next 5 days, talk to yourself like this for the next 5 days. I want you to wake up every morning and speak life into yourself. Too often we let our thoughts control us instead of taking control of our thoughts. We allow doubt, fear, and negativity to creep in, shaping the way we see ourselves and the world around us. But what if for the next 5 days you made a conscious choice to change that? What if instead of waking up with worry, you woke up with power? What if instead of focusing on what's missing, you focused on the abundance of strength and purpose inside you? For the next 5 days, I challenge you to talk to yourself differently. Speak as if you already are the person you were created to be. Declare your success, declare your breakthrough, declare your transformation. The way you speak to yourself determines the way you live your life. When you wake up, tell yourself, I am strong, I am capable, I am chosen for greatness. It doesn't matter how you feel in the moment, say it anyway. Feelings are temporary, but words have power. Your mind listens to every word you speak, and your spirit absorbs every declaration you make. When you say you are strong, you start to act strong. When you say you are capable, your actions begin to reflect capability. You must believe in yourself before the world does. You must see your own value before anyone else can. This is not about arrogance. It's about recognizing the power that has already been placed inside you. God did not create you to walk in fear. He did not design you to live in self-doubt. He created you for a purpose, and it's time to step into that purpose. Throughout the day, whenever fear tries to creep in, tell yourself, I refuse to let fear control me. I am walking in faith. Fear is a liar. It will tell you that you can't, that you're not good enough, that you'll fail if you try. But faith speaks a different language. Faith says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Faith says, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Faith says, God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. The choice is yours. Will you listen to fear, or will you speak faith? For 5 days, choose faith. Choose to believe that the best is yet to come. Choose to trust that every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth, and every obstacle is a stepping stone towards something greater. When doubt tries to remind you of your past, stand firm and say, I am not my past. I am not my failures. I am my comeback. Too many people live in the shadow of their mistakes, allowing guilt and regret to hold them back. But your past does not define you. It is simply a chapter in your story, not the whole book. Every great person has a past, and every great success story includes setbacks. What matters is not where you've been, but where you're going. God's grace is greater than your mistakes. His mercy is new every morning. The moment you decide to stop looking back and start moving forward is the moment your life begins to change. When you feel exhausted, when life feels overwhelming, remind yourself, I am disciplined, I am focused, I am unstoppable. Success doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who persist. There will be days when motivation runs out, when the excitement fades, when everything feels like a struggle. But discipline is stronger than motivation. Discipline keeps you going when motivation is gone. Discipline is the voice that says, keep pushing, keep striving, keep believing. You are capable of more than you think. Your mind will try to convince you to quit, but your spirit knows you were made for more. Refuse to settle. Refuse to stop short of your potential. Above all, remind yourself, God is with me, and if God is with me, who can be against me? You are not walking this journey alone. You are not facing your struggles by yourself. The same God who parted the Red Sea, who closed the mouths of lions, who raised the dead, is the same God who is guiding you, strengthening you, and making a way for you. No matter what the world throws at you, you have a source of power greater than anything you will ever face. When you feel weak, He is strong. When you feel lost, He is your guide. When you feel broken, He is your healer. Trust Him. Walk in faith, knowing that every step you take is part of His divine plan. For 5 days, commit to this challenge. Speak these words every morning, every night, and every time doubt tries to enter your mind. Look in the mirror and declare your strength. Say it out loud until you believe it, until it becomes who you are. Watch how your mindset shifts. Watch how your confidence grows. Watch how opportunities begin to open up. This is not magic. It's the power of your words aligning with the truth of who you were created to be. You have a choice. You can speak defeat or you can speak victory. You can speak fear or you can speak faith. You can speak failure or you can speak success. For 5 days, make the decision to speak life, to speak strength, to speak purpose. Let go of every negative word that has ever been spoken over you and replace it with words of power. Let go of the lies that say you are not enough and replace them with the truth that says you are more than enough. Let go of the past and step boldly into the future that is waiting for you. The words you speak today will shape the life you live tomorrow. So speak as if your success is inevitable. Speak as if your breakthrough is already here. Speak as if God's promises are unfolding in your life right now. Because when you do, you won't just change the way you think, you will change the way you live. Now the question is, are you ready? Are you ready to take control of your mindset? Are you ready to silence the negativity and embrace the greatness inside you? Are you ready to step into the life that you were meant to live? If the answer is yes, then start now. Start today. Start speaking like a champion. Speak like a warrior. Speak like someone who knows that their best days are ahead, not behind. 5 days. 5 days of intentional, powerful, life-changing words. 5 days of faith over fear. 5 days of strength over weakness. 5 days of speaking as if your destiny depends on it, because it does. This is your time. This is your moment. The challenge is simple, but the results will be extraordinary. Speak it, believe it, live it, and watch how everything begins to change. Change your mindset, change your life. Your mindset is the foundation of everything in your life. The way you think determines the way you act, and the way you act shapes your results. If you want to change your life, you must first change your mindset. Too many people live their lives controlled by doubt, fear, and negativity, believing that they are stuck in their circumstances. They look at their past failures and assume their future will be the same. They let fear dictate their decisions, avoiding challenges because they are afraid of failing. They listen to negative voices, both from others and from within, and allow those voices to shape their self-image. But the truth is, your life is not controlled by your circumstances. It is controlled by your mindset. The moment you shift the way you think, everything else begins to shift as well. Success, happiness, and fulfillment do not come from luck or external circumstances. They come from within. Two people can face the same situation, but their responses will be completely different based on their mindset. One person will see obstacles and give up, while the other will see opportunities and push forward. One person will focus on what they lack, while the other will focus on what they can create. One person will dwell on their failures, while the other will learn from them and grow stronger. The difference between them is not their situation, it is the way they think. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant in it will grow. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, your life will reflect those things. But if you plant seeds of confidence, faith, and determination, your life will begin to change. The problem is, most people have been planting the wrong seeds for years. They have been telling themselves they are not good enough. They have been focusing on their weaknesses instead of their strengths. They have been replaying every mistake, every rejection, and every failure in their minds over and over again. And as a result, they have built a mindset that keeps them stuck. But here's the good news. Just as a garden can be replanted, your mind can be reprogrammed. You do not have to stay trapped in a negative mindset. You have the power to uproot the thoughts that have been holding you back and replace them with thoughts that will propel you forward. The first step in changing your mindset is becoming aware of the thoughts you allow into your mind. Most people do not realize how much negativity they entertain on a daily basis. They wake up and immediately start thinking about everything that could go wrong. They dwell on their problems instead of looking for solutions. They allow the opinions of others to dictate how they feel about themselves. They speak words of doubt instead of words of faith. If you want to change your life, you must first change your inner dialogue. Pay attention to the words you speak to yourself. Instead of saying, "I can't," start saying, "I can and I will." Instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," start saying, "I am more than enough." Instead of saying, "I always fail," start saying, "I learn and grow with every experience." The words you speak to yourself matter. Speak life, not defeat. Speak faith, not fear. Speak victory, not failure. The second step is to change what you focus on. Your mind will always magnify whatever you give your attention to. If you focus on problems, you will feel overwhelmed. If you focus on your weaknesses, you will feel discouraged. But if you focus on your strengths, you will feel empowered. If you focus on solutions, you will find opportunities. Whatever you feed your mind will grow. So make sure you are feeding it with the right things. Stop dwelling on the past. Stop worrying about things you cannot control. Stop comparing yourself to others. Start focusing on your goals. Start focusing on the possibilities. Start focusing on gratitude. A grateful mind is a powerful mind. When you begin to see what is right in your life instead of what is wrong, your entire perspective will change. The third step is to take action. A changed mindset means nothing if it does not lead to changed behavior. Too many people wait until they feel ready before they take action. But the truth is, action creates readiness. Confidence does not come from waiting. It comes from doing. Growth does not come from thinking. It comes from moving. Do not wait for perfect conditions to start. Do not wait for fear to disappear before you take the first step. Move forward despite your fear. Do the hard things even when you feel uncomfortable. Challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone every single day. Every small step you take in the right direction builds momentum, and momentum is what leads to transformation. The fourth step is to surround yourself with the right influences. Your environment plays a huge role in shaping your mindset. If you are constantly around negative people, it will be difficult to maintain a positive outlook. If you are constantly consuming negative content, your thoughts will reflect that negativity. Be intentional about what you allow into your mind. Listen to motivational messages, read books that inspire you, surround yourself with people who push you to be better. Cut out anything that drains your energy or fills your mind with doubt. You do not have to allow every voice into your life. Protect your mindset as if your future depends on it, because it does. The fifth step is to stay consistent. Changing your mindset is not something that happens overnight. It is a daily practice. Just as you do not build physical strength by going to the gym once, you do not build mental strength by changing your thoughts once. You must do it every day. You must be intentional about it. Some days will be harder than others. Some days the old thoughts will try to creep back in, but you must push through. Remind yourself why you started. Keep speaking life. Keep focusing on growth. Keep taking action. The more consistent you are, the stronger your new mindset will become. One of the most powerful truths is that your mind is your greatest weapon. It can either be your best friend or your worst enemy. The way you think shapes the way you experience life. A negative mind will always find reasons to complain, while a positive mind will always find reasons to be grateful. A weak mind will always look for excuses, while a strong mind will always find solutions. A fearful mind will always see risks, while a courageous mind will always see opportunities. The choice is yours. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your reality. The moment you decide to take control of your mindset is the moment your life begins to change. This is not just about motivation. This is about transformation. This is about stepping into the best version of yourself. This is about becoming the person you were meant to be. You have greatness inside you. You have purpose inside you. You have strength inside you. But in order to bring it out, you must first believe it. You must first see it in your mind before you can manifest it in your life. Do not let another day go by being controlled by limiting beliefs. Do not let another moment pass feeling stuck when you have the power to move forward. Take charge of your thoughts. Take charge of your mindset. And watch how your entire life begins to shift. You have the power. You have the choice. Change your mindset and you will change your life. Your mindset shapes your reality more than anything else in life. The way you think determines the way you perceive the world, how you react to challenges, and ultimately, the results you achieve. Your thoughts are like seeds, and whatever you plant in your mind will eventually grow into the life you experience. If you constantly fill your mind with doubt, fear, and negativity, your life will reflect those things. But if you cultivate thoughts of faith, confidence, and resilience, your life will begin to align with those positive beliefs. Many people believe that their circumstances define their future, but that is not true. It is not the situation you are in that limits you. It is the way you think about the situation. Two people can go through the same hardship, but one will rise above it while the other remains stuck. The difference is not in their circumstances, but in their mindset. A person with a strong mindset sees challenges as opportunities to grow, while a person with a negative mindset sees them as reasons to quit. A person with a winning mindset focuses on possibilities, while a person with a defeated mindset focuses on problems. One of the most powerful truths you can embrace is that you are not a victim of your environment. You are a product of your thoughts. What you consistently think about becomes your reality. If you constantly tell yourself that you are not good enough, you will act in ways that confirm that belief. If you believe you will fail, you will hesitate to take risks and miss opportunities. But if you shift your mindset and start believing in your ability to succeed, you will begin to take actions that move you toward success. Your mind is like a magnet. It attracts the reality that aligns with your dominant thoughts. The words you speak to yourself every day shape your mindset. Many people unknowingly program themselves for failure by constantly using negative self-talk. They say things like, "I'm not smart enough, I'll never be successful," or "Nothing ever works out for me." These words reinforce limiting beliefs and keep them stuck in a cycle of doubt and fear. If you want to change your reality, you must first change your inner dialogue. Instead of saying, "I can't," start saying, "I can, and I will." Instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," start saying, "I am more than capable." Your words carry power, and the more you affirm positive truths about yourself, the more your mindset will shift in the right direction. Your focus also plays a crucial role in shaping your reality. Whatever you focus on expands. If you focus on problems, you will feel overwhelmed and discouraged. If you focus on possibilities, you will feel empowered and motivated. The difference between successful and unsuccessful people is not that successful people never face difficulties. It is that they choose to focus on solutions rather than obstacles. Instead of dwelling on what is wrong, they ask themselves, "What can I do to change this?" Instead of feeling defeated by failure, they see it as a lesson and use it to grow stronger. Your environment also influences your mindset. The people you surround yourself with, the content you consume, and the daily habits you practice all shape the way you think. If you are constantly around negative people who complain and doubt, it will be difficult to maintain a positive outlook. But if you surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, your mindset will naturally shift toward growth and confidence. Be intentional about who and what you allow into your mind. Read books that expand your thinking. Listen to motivational content and spend time with people who challenge you to be better. Protect your mind like you would protect your most valuable treasure, because it is. Your mindset is not fixed. It can be changed. The brain is adaptable, and with consistent effort, you can rewire your thinking patterns. The key is repetition. Just as you do not build physical strength by going to the gym once, you do not build a powerful mindset by thinking positive thoughts once. You must do it daily. Train your mind like you train your body. Start each day with affirmations that reinforce your strength and capability. Write down your goals and visualize yourself achieving them. Whenever a negative thought arises, replace it with a positive one. Over time, these small shifts in thinking will create massive changes in your life. The most successful people in the world understand that mindset is everything. They know that no matter what challenges they face, they have the power to overcome them through the way they think. They do not allow fear to control them. They do not let failure define them. They do not waste time complaining about what they cannot change. Instead, they focus on what they can do, and they take action with confidence and faith. You have the same ability to shape your reality. No matter where you are in life right now, you can choose to develop a mindset that empowers you instead of limits you. You can choose to believe in yourself, to focus on solutions, and to speak words of strength and faith. The moment you take control of your mindset, you take control of your future. Change your thoughts, and you will change your life. Your words and focus have more power than you may realize. The way you speak to yourself and the things you choose to focus on shape your reality. Many people go through life unaware that their words and thoughts are influencing their actions, emotions, and ultimately their destiny. If you constantly speak words of doubt, fear, and negativity, your life will reflect those things. But if you intentionally choose to speak words of faith, strength, and confidence, your reality will begin to shift in a positive direction. What you tell yourself daily determines what you believe about yourself, and what you believe about yourself determines what you achieve. Words are not just sounds or letters put together, they carry energy and meaning. When you say, "I can't do this," your mind accepts it as truth and stops looking for solutions. But when you say, "I will figure this out," your mind starts searching for ways to make it happen. The words you use program your subconscious mind, reinforcing either a mindset of possibility or a mindset of limitation. Every time you speak, you are giving instructions to your mind about how to interpret and respond to life's challenges. That is why it is crucial to be mindful of the words you use, not just when speaking to others, but especially when speaking to yourself. Many people unknowingly sabotage their own potential by using negative self-talk. They say things like, "I'm not good enough," "I always fail," or "success isn't for me." These words create a mental barrier that keeps them stuck in a cycle of doubt and hesitation. The more they repeat these phrases, the more they start to believe them, and as a result, their actions align with that belief. But just as negative words can hold you back, positive words can propel you forward. Imagine starting your day by saying, "I am capable, I am strong, I am built for success." These words set the tone for your actions, making you more likely to take bold steps and face challenges with confidence. Your focus is just as powerful as your words. Whatever you focus on grows. If you constantly focus on problems, you will feel overwhelmed and stuck. But if you focus on solutions, you will find ways to move forward. If you focus on your weaknesses, you will feel insecure. But if you focus on your strengths, you will feel empowered. Your mind is like a magnifying glass. Whatever you direct it toward becomes larger and more significant in your life. This is why two people can experience the same situation but have completely different perspectives. One person might see obstacles and feel discouraged, while another sees opportunities and feels motivated. The difference is not in the situation itself, but in where each person chooses to place their focus. Many people allow their focus to be hijacked by negativity. They dwell on past mistakes, replaying them over and over in their minds. They obsess over what could go wrong instead of what could go right. They compare themselves to others, always feeling like they are falling short. This kind of focus drains energy, lowers confidence, and keeps people stuck in a cycle of dissatisfaction. But when you shift your focus to gratitude, growth, and progress, everything changes. Instead of dwelling on mistakes, you learn from them and move forward. Instead of worrying about what you lack, you appreciate what you have. Instead of comparing yourself to others, you focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Your words and focus work together to create your reality. If you constantly speak words of doubt and focus on your limitations, you will feel stuck and powerless. But if you speak words of strength and focus on possibilities, you will feel energized and motivated to take action. This is not just about positive thinking. It is about training your mind to support your success rather than sabotage it. It takes practice, but with consistency, you can reprogram your thoughts and words to align with the life you want to create. One of the most powerful ways to take control of your words and focus is through daily affirmations. Start each morning by declaring positive truths about yourself and your future. Say things like, I am capable of achieving great things. I am resilient and strong. And I track success and opportunities. The more you repeat these statements, the more they will become embedded in your subconscious mind. Over time, they will shape your beliefs, influence your actions, and ultimately transform your life. Another effective strategy is to practice mindfulness. Pay attention to the thoughts that run through your mind throughout the day. Whenever you catch yourself speaking negatively or focusing on something unproductive, pause and redirect your thoughts. Replace doubt with faith, replace fear with courage, and replace negativity with gratitude. This simple habit can have a profound impact on your overall mindset and well-being. The truth is, you have more control over your life than you think. Your words and focus are tools that can either build you up or tear you down. Choose to use them wisely. Speak life into yourself every day. Focus on what is possible rather than what is impossible. Train your mind to see opportunities instead of obstacles. The more you practice this, the more you will realize that success, happiness, and fulfillment are not determined by luck or external circumstances. They are created from within. Change your words, change your focus, and you will change your life. Consistent action is the key to lasting change. Many people set goals, dream big, and desire a better life, but only a few take the daily steps necessary to make those dreams a reality. It is not what you do once in a while that determines your success, but what you do consistently over time. Whether it is improving your mindset, building a skill, developing healthy habits, or working toward a major goal, true transformation only happens through repeated effort. The mistake most people make is expecting quick results. They start with enthusiasm, but when they do not see immediate progress, they lose motivation and give up. The truth is, lasting change requires patience, discipline, and commitment to the process. Success in any area of life is built on small, consistent actions. If you want to get stronger, going to the gym once will not make a difference. But if you work out consistently, even if it is just a little every day, you will eventually see results. If you want to develop a skill, practicing once in a while will not help. But practicing regularly, even for short periods, will lead to significant improvement over time. The same principle applies to everything in life. Whether it is financial success, personal growth, relationships, or health, the small things you do daily may not seem significant in the moment, but over weeks, months, and years, they add up to massive change. Many people fail to achieve their goals because they rely too much on motivation. They wait until they feel inspired to take action, but motivation is unreliable. Some days you will feel energized and excited, but other days you will not feel like doing anything at all. This is where discipline comes in. Discipline is the ability to take action regardless of how you feel. Successful people do not allow their emotions to dictate their actions. They show up every day, even when they do not feel like it. They push through resistance, knowing that consistency is what leads to progress. They understand that motivation may start the journey, but discipline and commitment are what keep it going. One of the biggest barriers to consistent action is the mindset of perfectionism. Many people hesitate to start something because they feel they are not ready, or they stop taking action because they do not see perfect results. But progress is always messy. No one starts as an expert. No one sees instant success. The key is to keep going, even when things are imperfect. Every step forward, no matter how small, is better than standing still. The most successful people are not those who never fail, but those who keep moving forward despite setbacks. They understand that failure is part of the process, and instead of letting it stop them, they use it as a learning experience. Another challenge that holds people back is the tendency to overthink. They spend too much time planning, analyzing, and waiting for the right moment, but in the end, they take little or no action. While planning is important, it should never replace action. Taking the first step, even if it is small, is more valuable than waiting for the perfect plan. The truth is, there is no perfect time to start. The only way to figure things out is to take action, learn from experience, and adjust along the way. To build consistency, it helps to create systems and habits that support your goals. Willpower alone is not enough. because it fluctuates. But if you develop routines and set up an environment that makes it easier to take action, you will be more likely to stay on track. For example, if you want to read more, setting aside a specific time each day and keeping a book within reach will make it easier. If you want to exercise regularly, preparing your workout clothes in advance and having a set schedule will help eliminate excuses. Small changes in your environment and daily routine can make a big difference in building consistency. Tracking progress is another powerful way to stay consistent. When you measure your efforts, even in small ways, you become more aware of your growth. Keeping a journal, setting milestones, or simply acknowledging small wins can help maintain motivation. It reminds you that even if the results are not immediate, you are still moving forward. Sometimes progress is not visible right away, but that does not mean it is not happening. Just like a seed grows beneath the soil before breaking through the surface, the effects of consistent effort often take time to appear. The reality is that lasting change does not happen overnight. It requires persistence and commitment, even when results are slow. But the beauty of consistency is that it compounds over time. The small efforts you make today will multiply into significant achievements in the future. What may seem difficult now will eventually become second nature. What may feel impossible now will one day become your new normal. The key is to trust the process and keep going, no matter how small each step may seem. The difference between those who succeed and those who do not is not talent, luck, or intelligence. It is consistency. Anyone can make progress if they are willing to show up every day and put in the effort. You do not have to make huge leaps forward all at once. You just have to keep moving. The power of consistent action is that it turns effort into habit, habit into mastery, and mastery into success. Whatever you want to achieve in life, whether big or small, it all comes down to what you do consistently. Keep taking action, keep learning, keep improving, and in time, you will see the transformation you desire.